Hello, in this video we will discuss creating expenses. In AmpliFund, expenses will be allocated to line items. Line items will be allocated to budget categories. There are three ways to access the pages necessary for expense creation. The first method is under Activity on the left navigation pane, under Expenses. Second is under the Post Award tab when viewing the award details page, under Financial Expenses. And the third way is to view the post-award budget under Post-Award Financial Budget and clicking the $sign next to a line item. When you've navigated to the expenses page, click the plus sign to create a new expense. The expense window will appear where you can add an expense record. On the General tab, under Category, choose a budget category from this drop-down menu. Under Line Item, select a line item that may be pre-populated if you've selected an add expense item on the budget. Under Direct Cost, enter the amount for the eligible total cost of the expense. This is grant funds plus match. Select Exclude for Match if all the cost is covered by grant funds. You have zero match, or you can enter 0 for match on the Financials tab. For expense date, select the date of the expense. And for expense status, mark as reviewed. Note that an expense must be marked as reviewed in order for it to appear in a reporting period. The payee field is optional, and add in any details you would like to record in the description. On the Financials tab, you can toggle dollar or percentage for cash match if there's any match for this expense. Grant funded is auto-calculated based on what is entered in the direct cost and cash match amount. And direct cost is auto-calculated from the General tab. On the Attachments tab, this is where you will attach your source documentation. Source documentation includes receipts, invoices, timesheets, etc.
For federal programs, you will see a custom tab on the Add Expense screen. First, indicate whether this expense includes program income or revolving loan funds by selecting yes or no. Next, enter the amount of local funds dispersed. This will include revolving loan funds and exclude program income. If no RLF was used, enter 0. This field should include program income designated for revolving loan funds from prior grants for the same activities. It will include local funds already expended and local funds which will be expended. Next, enter the amount of federal funds dispersed. This field will include program income and exclude RLF. If no program income is used, enter 0. This field will include program income from activities related to the grant and exclude program income designated for revolving loan funds. Finally, click Create to create the expense. You can either create separate expenses for the same line item, or you can lump multiple invoices or receipts into one expense. For example, for one project, you may have 10 receipts. You can either create 10 different expenses connected to the same line item, or one expense for those entire 10 receipts. Thank you.